Was born here in San Diego, tuna fishing family on my dad's side, farmers on my mom's side. I went to school here, went to college, got a job in the meat industry, and then I was a waiter for a while, and I lost that job through sickness, and that was the last job I had. So when I lost the job, I lost the apartment, I couldn't pay for the car, so I lost everything. And I've been through the St. Vincent de Paul, places like that, but it didn't work for me because there's a lot of rules, and they're constantly on you about you get 3 points, you're out, and points are breaking some rule, and I couldn't do that.
What kind of rules did you break?
Rules like your bed has to be made whenever you're not around your bed. If you have an article of clothing on your bed, that's a point. If you come in 2 minutes late for curfew, that's a point. And 3 point, 10. Which I never really missed curfew. That wasn't an issue for me, but it was the article of clothing or not being clean or some around my area. I would leave things out. I'm an artist, and when I do my art, it's messy. Things all over the place. So anyways, I got points and got kicked out on that. Then also, they didn't keep their word on some things. I had to leave for a medical issue, and they said, "We'll hold your bed, we'll hold your things." When I came back, it was all gone, and they didn't hold my bed. And I said, "You guys promised." They said, "Sorry." That happened. So I was there a couple times, and things like that happened. So I just didn't go back. The street is easier to live really than in there for me. So I've been on the street now for 2 years in pretty much the same area around the storage. I have a storage where I keep my things. Some of my things, very small storage. The rest I have with me on the street, which I'm constantly worried about because people steal all the time. You constantly have to watch your things. That's one of the biggest things. Like you mentioned, one of the guys mentioned about doctor's appointments. To go to a doctor's appointment, I have to make sure somebody's watching my things while I'm there, and then you have to give them something for watching. And so it's always a hassle, where your stuff is one of my biggest worries. So having a place would be great. I wouldn't have to worry about that, And also worrying about violence is probably one of the main worries on the street. Every day there's violence or threat of violence, and I've been involved in a few altercations and almost altercations or just screaming matches. There's always something going on. You always have to stand up every single day for that. And anyways.
What kind of art do you do?
A variety of art, different mediums. I paint rocks, I do handmade paper, found objects and made into sculptures, just whatever interests me at the time,
What did you study in college?
Graphic arts, and was my major. Yeah.
Where did you go to school?
I went to Mesa College. Yeah.
And then you said you worked in the meat factory?
Yeah, I went for a meat company for a while, driving trucks, delivering meat. That was fun. I like that because there's no boss over you. You can just they give you a truck, they say go deliver it, you're on your own. I like that. I don't like somebody right over my shoulder all the time. I would love to have a garage. I could live in a garage. That would be great. I could do my art. I could make noise. I could. My noise. I like doing it. Everyone says they call me the woodpecker because I'm always sanding and cutting and drilling, and I love working with wood too.
Right.
And so the garage would be perfect. I could live there. I could do my art there. My things would be safe. I mean, I envision that's what I kind of want. A step up from where I'm at now on the street. Well, I have an Obama phone right now, but it's not always charged up. That's another issue. They give you Obama phones, but where can you charge them? There's no place. The library is the only place, and they're not open at night. So you have to make an effort to keep it charged up. Every day. It's a daily effort. Daily. I work every day. I don't get paid much for it, but I do recycling to make money for cigarettes and for food. We get some food drive-bys. People come by and donate food, but that doesn't really pay very much. It's what I find that I resell that is where I really make more money.
What kind of things do you find and resell?
Oh, you name it, I find it. Cameras.
You resell it to other homeless
people? Whoever wants to buy it. Somebody I might need. I fix things. I fix people's bikes. I find bike parts and I collect them. And then someone, hey, I need a seat. Oh, I got a seat. Hey, I need an inner tube. I got an inner tube. I'll patch it up and give it. I usually give my girlfriend's mad at me because I give things away. But if someone really needs it, I'll do it.
Would you consider working a regular job in the future?
I think yes, I would. I do it on a daily basis. The other thing is about my sickness is I get sometimes I just get sick for no reason. And I don't know what it is, and I go to the doctors and I have my doctor says, get off the meth and get a job. That's his answer. And I say, that's not what I'm asking you. I want to know what's wrong with me, but they won't take me serious. So I just keep going on anyway. But for the most part, I'm healthy. But for a regular job, they need to know, are you going to be here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5? Yeah, but there might be one day I may not make it, you know, because the sickness just comes up all of a sudden, and you know, I don't know. So can I work a regular job? Yes and no.
What are the symptoms? Like a bad cold or?
Nausea, and I just have to lay down. Sometimes I just have to lay on the sidewalk and just lay. Just don't have to do anything. Just lay on the cold sidewalk, and it feels good. And just lay. Just be there for a couple hours, you know. And then I'll start to feel better. Get something to eat, and I'll feel better. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I was living in Golden Hill.
So you slept in Golden Hill the first time?
Yeah, I did. I slept. There's a sidewalk there on 18th. It's actually 18th is the freeway, but right above that, I think it's 19th, and I slept right between the freeway and some businesses. So there was nobody to call the cops on you, and that was good. But eventually the cops came, and they say, you know, we don't really want to have to tell you to go, but you got to call, so you got to go. So you move, and so it's constantly a cat and mouse with the cops, you know. But they don't really want to do it. They're kind of forced to make you go. So, you know, okay, I'll move, and you just go to another block, and you go to another block, and pretty soon you meet some other homeless people. Now I have a group of homeless people that are my friends, my tribe, if you will, you know.
Right.
I look after the girls there that are there, make sure nobody harms them, because there's always that issue, you know, and we all look after each other. We share things. It's like a commune kind of a thing, you know, we share what we have. And we looked after each other. Yeah. I do a lot of manual labor now. I mean, I love working with wood, yard work. I love doing yard work. I help a lot of people out. I love fixing things for people, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. People come to me from all over and say, "Can you fix this? How did you find out about me?" You know, they know, you know, somehow.
You got a reputation. You got to get some business cards.
Yeah.